Mm-mm-mm-mm. Good evening, everyone. How's everybody doing this Friday night? I had to catch myself because for some reason when I got up this morning, I thought it was Saturday. Excuse me. I'm a bit ahead of myself. Bam would be here normally tonight, but he's got a job. He's working. Driving something into the late football team or something. Friday Night Lights. Let me see. Let me make sure. And I don't know how it is in any other state, but in Texas, Friday night high school football is huge. Hence the movie Friday Night Lights. That was actually, you could say that's life down here. It really is. Yep, he's working. I'm going to tell him if we're still online then. If we're still online when you're done, hop on. He will if he's not too tired. So I've got this makeshift. I had to raise my computer up a little bit. So I'm using a cardboard box. My computer is on a stand, and then the stand is on this cardboard box. Which the height is good, but the drawback is anytime I type or do something, I get that kind of a thing. Even if I just decide to, sometimes I just tap on a box or the desk. That happens. It's annoying. So if you see that shake, I'll try to remember and stop. So our little friend had court today. You saw in the morning. I'm not going to show that video because that was enough of that. But then she did another two. That one's not so bad. One's shorter than the other one. I found parts of it amusing. I'll try not to bore you to death and not play every single second of it. If we got to skip forward, I'll try to be more conscious of it and skip forward as needed. Whoa, a lot of comments already. Sorry, I skipped everybody. Hello to everyone. I think it's too late to do a roll call because I have so many of you guys on here. By the way, I love reading your guys' comments. They're just freaking hilarious. And other people tell me everybody on here is so cool and the comments are so freaking funny. Hey, Liana. Kelly. Hello, Kelly. Everybody who's here, I appreciate you very much. Yeah, Amanda, it was, so without delay anymore, because this one is 2 hours long. A lot of boring stuff. We'll cut through it. By boring, I mean stuff we've heard a million times, or useless information, and I'll skip through that. But then she gets hungry. Yeah. So I say let's roll the videotape. Kill the music. Is that too loud? Is her? Oops. Is that too loud?
Don't forget that. Don't forget that. And don't forget that. Okay. Don't forget that.
Oh, crap.
Don't forget that. Okay.
Hey, Bull, are you there? I'm sending you a message right now.
Okay. Oh. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hello, hello. This is Vanessa Tijerina coming at you live here in the Rio Grande. It's September. It's a new notebook. I don't know how other nurses do it, but I always use a new notebook for every month. This was August. And it doesn't matter if I didn't write in the whole thing or not. I like to keep all of the months separate. You can take a drive with me? It's a little shorter. Short little drive.
Short little drive. She turns it in a 2-hour drive.
I think I need to eat something already. Today's the day that I break my fast. I think I do. I think I need to eat something. Because
you know what I got to say about that? A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit. That's what I got to say about that. Yes. Yes. And you may hear that a lot tonight.
My vision is blurry.
Why don't you self-diagnose your eye vision too?
Yeah. I bet you my sugar's so loud. Thank you.
Hey, remember I shaved this morning?
I want to look.
It's already growing.
I was hoping to find a Chick-fil-A, but I'm going to get a coffee first. Where's the Chick-fil-A here?
Look it up. Look it up.
Where have I seen Chick-fil-A?
Look it up.
I'm in another city that I don't come to often. estás? It's 11:11. Is it 11:11? It sure is. Is it? No, it's not. But it's on my clock. You know
Just ask your Uncle Google already. And not all cities have Chick-fil-A, by the way.
Hi there, Miss Courtney. I was going to tell y'all something and I forgot. Thank you, Peggy.
Okay, rules are,
This is the lipstick that
if you've seen this already, don't spoil it. Don't spoil it for anybody. I saw parts of it. If you've seen it, don't spoil it, all right?
What's going on? I always miss where the Starbucks is here. You know what, y'all? Let me let y'all go. Because I need to find out where the Chick-fil-A is and the Starbucks. Because I need to eat something. I don't feel good. Mm-mm.
I will say she doesn't go though. She doesn't cancel.
I'll see y'all in a little bit. I don't need Starbucks. There's McDonald's right there. Just go to McDonald's.
You got to look at her facial expressions. I'm gonna reverse it right here. In case you've never realized them before.
Okay. Thank you. This is the red that I would always wear, and I haven't worn it in like 6 months. No, this is not the Lady Balls. This is the one by Stilla, but I love Lady Balls. Lady Balls is the red that I was wearing for a long, long time. And the reason that I even got this one was because they were out of Lady Balls. Lady Balls is by my foundation, the powder foundation I'm wearing is by Too Faced. And Too Faced makes a beautiful red called Lady Balls. Because you put it on and it's power and it gives you lady balls. It does.
I mean, marketing wise, I can see that's a cute name and stuff, but for her to use that. Yeah. So, do you notice on her, if you're looking at the screen, her right eye, it's got like a little something there, right? Like a dent or something or a crease. What is that?
That's why it's called that. I think that's so cute. I'm not kidding. You think I'm kidding? I'm not kidding.
She's got the little Pee Wee Herman laugh going on again as usual. Remember Pee Wee Herman doing that? You see that little scar? Like right here-ish. And then here, she's got something going on right here too. What is that? Anybody know?
Oh my goodness. Every time I get these innocent questions, like honestly, because every follower that I've ever had that turns out not to be a troll, they're really good people. They really didn't try to troll me at all. They've never asked me questions. They just watch me and they get to know me by watching me.
Wrinkles.
So
all
that's
right,
why
okay.
every time I have somebody that asks me questions,
Fair enough.
I'm very cautious because every time somebody asks me a question, they always turn out to be a troll. I'm a nurse. Welcome.
You know, I gotta stop the video to say this. Sometimes I'll correct her and say you're LVN, but I'm not. I don't mean that to take away from anyone who is an LVN. Really, it's not. It's just because she's a bullshit artist, and that's why. I'm honest. That's it. That's why. So, all you nurses and LVNs and LPNs and any other kind of nurses, thank you very much for your service. It is a noble profession, something that this one got no business doing, but who knows?
Hi there. How are you today? Good.
What's your
I would like a large coffee, please. Um, a large coffee with 10 creams
10 creams?
prepared, please. Thank you for asking. And I'll take 3 Splendas. Um, prepared. And a large cup of ice.
Prepared?
There's no food I can eat here. No, that's it. Thank you. Thank you. I really want to get some food, but there's nothing that I can eat here. I don't like that.
That really does look like a clown face, doesn't it? I mean, too much white, too much red. Just the way it's done is just, I don't know. And I'm a guy, so I'm no expert myself. But whenever I was in my past out and about and I would see that so much makeup, I'm like, yeah, no, not for me. I keep walking. Looks just not for me. That's all. And it just looks. And she went to court like that.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Hi, Michelle. You too. Thank you.
Sorry, me and a freaking mute button.
And a large cup of ice, please.
I said. I'll do that on myself, all right? I said, if you know, you know. If you haven't seen it, well, one of these days I'll do that again. I said she didn't ask the first person, "How are you today? How are you doing today?" You know, like she does sometimes. Well, she didn't. And when she went to the next window, she still didn't say it. How are you today? How are you doing? You know how that phony thing that she asks. And I wonder if she'll say it on her next stop. You know, because she's so considerate to others. Remember, she's angelic.
I don't want to feel how I'm feeling right now. I don't like how I'm feeling right now.
The facial expressions when she's at the drive-up window.
didn't really feel that way to me until like right now. Thank you, Michelle. I decided to finally do my face in full makeup. Although I didn't do the fake eyelashes and all that stuff.
She forgot to say full
and I
clown
didn't do
makeup.
Any contour or anything like that. But I did do foundation and the red lipstick. I hadn't done that in a long time. An ice cup, a large. Can I have more ice in that? Thank you. I'll pay for it. I'll pay for it. I'm not trying to get it for free. And can I have the lid with a straw, please? Thank you so much.
That's funny, Nadia.
Let me do this real quick. The mascara, it is unique. The 3D fiber mascara.
All right, let's have an easy, quick little contest. So she's hungry. She went to McDonald's. She didn't get food. She got coffee. She got coffee with her cream. She's looking for a Chick-fil-A, or she's looking for, what else was she looking for? Chick-fil-A. What do you think she? If you know, don't say it. What do you think she's gonna eat? Where is she gonna stop for food? Where is she gonna stop for food?
Well, I think I had done one pass, the first pass with the Lash Paradise by L'Oreal. That's a good one too. Yes. Oh, that's good.
Yeah, that's right. She didn't talk about cord at all, did she?
It's by Stila. Stila, and it's called Beso. Beso is kiss in Spanish. Beso.
Sorry, this was funny to me. No more Cheesecake lies.
I'll go through here. Oh my goodness, it was my sugar because I'm already feeling a little bit better. There's not even that much sugar in here.
Yeah, there's practically no sugar in there. And I know when my sugar dropped like super low, I'm talking about in the 50s, I start seeing like white spots. I feel sick. You have something sugary, like for example, Coke, straight up Coca-Cola, or orange juice, something with a lot of sugar, that'll increase your blood sugar real quick. And yes, with that, you will almost instantly start to feel better. What she's drinking is nothing but milk, mostly, or fake milk and those little cream things, and Splenda. So that's not going to get to your system as fast as something that's got pure sugar in it. Just saying. This was around 1 o'clock, maybe, something like that.
I've always had the best. I think I've always used the best red lipsticks. Mm, and I've always gone through a period of time where I use just that red lipstick, and then something happens and I find a better red lipstick, or like the first one was the Rouge Bordeaux by Lancome, and the next one that I used for years and years and years was by Clinique. You know how they used to have those skinny lipsticks in the twist up container? They were like in silver. They were beautiful. They looked like a piece of jewelry. Well, they had a really classic red like this. I was so afraid of it going out of production. I loved it so much. I bought so many, and I would freeze some of them.
Right. Get my own.
But
Bam.
I used them
Bam
all.
said he'll
I
come.
eventually used
He'll
them all.
check if we're still here.
Oh man, it was my sugar, because I feel better. No.
I guess that's possible. I mean, it's mostly cream that she's drinking, right? But then again, it's diluted with water, all that ice.
How's everybody doing? Is there anything interesting on the news? Did y'all see my live this morning? After my get ready with me, after I finished putting my makeup on, I read y'all an article regarding an update on Uvalde, the worst school shooting in Texas history and the second worst school shooting in all of the United States history. I like that it's not even on the straw. Oh yeah, it's not transferable.
It's not transferable?
That's also why I like it. But I've been wearing red lipstick for a long time, so I've also learned you learn real quick how to like function with red lipstick on. It's a little bit different.
What's she gonna eat?
I'm gonna go through here. I'm going through here. Thank you. Yes, Marley Calto is telling everybody, I hope y'all have a great Labor Day weekend. I hope everybody has a great, nice, and safe Labor Day weekend too. Hi there, Elizabeth. How are you?
I think all of her. Hi, Elizabeth. How are you? Hi there. How are you? Hi. I think those are all
This is
super
a huge
fake.
city, and I can't believe that I've passed so many restaurants and I can't find one that would be similar to something that I could get at Chick-fil-A. Have you noticed that I have not gone back to the Subway? I have not eaten. Ouch. I haven't eaten a Mexicali in like over 2 weeks.
A bullshit?
No.
A bullshit? A bullshit.
It was such a bad experience.
That's my little friend.
I'll ever eat one again. Thank you.
That's my little friend, the bullshit boy. The bullshit boy.
Although there is a Subway right there. just do it. Just do it. If it's a drive-through, that means God's telling me, is it a drive-through? It is a drive-through. Oh my goodness. I guess I'll try a Mexicali after I haven't done that in the longest time.
She chose Subway.
Where's the drive-through? Where's the drive-through part?
Not all Subways have
It
drive-through.
says drive-through real big.
Follow the arrows.
It's back here. Fine. Is it here?
That
This is strange.
Yeah,
Oh, it is here.
in
Oh,
Brownsville,
wow.
there's only,
That's weird. Okay.
I think there's
I
only
guess
one
I'm
that's
gonna
got a
have this
drive-through.
Because you know what? I just want my sugar to go up already.
It's a standalone Subway. Most Subways are like in a mall or something, or in a a strip mall or something like that.
Do they know that I'm here?
Here, you gotta watch this.
Touch my screen to place an order? What? Oh. Are you serious? That's a long ways away. Oh my goodness. I've never seen this. This is crazy. Touch the screen to place an order? What kind of... This is... I don't want to touch that. Who's been touching it?
This coming from the same person that last week was pumping gas, touched the gas pump, hung it up, got in her car, and then started doing this. Remember that? Some of you guys remember that. And now she don't want to touch that screen? What is she gonna do? Put gloves on or something, or use sanitation? What do you call it? Whatever, the liquid. She's putting on gloves.
What is this?
And then she goes like that, like it's gonna bite her.
I'm not gonna do that. I'm not doing that shit.
We have to watch this.
It says touch the screen.
Hello, how can I help you?
Hi there. I'd like to place my order.
Go ahead and drive up to the window, ma'am.
Thank you. That was so loud. Did you hear that? That was so loud. Wow. Hi, how are you?
Her autism appears. Maybe she's trying to score some free food with her autism.
You. Good. I'd like a Mexicali.
6-inch?
The wrap.
Okay. And you're okay with the pepper jack cheese?
Yeah, exactly how you make it. But can you make sure that that's the sauce they put? What comes in it?
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what you want.
Ben, you called it. Ben said Subway. Ben, what does Ben win? Ben wins a free date with Vanessa. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Okay. And it comes with lettuce, tomatoes, onions.
No lettuce. Can you substitute? Just put spinach instead, please.
You're okay with the tomatoes and the onion?
I am.
And the cheese. And you said pepper jack is.
Yes.
And it does come with avocado. That's fine.
Yeah, that's why I like it.
Yeah.
Just the wrap by itself?
Just the wrap.
Rue. Yeah. That's the way I like it.
I haven't had one in 3 weeks.
3 weeks. Who calls bullshit on that?
I wasn't going to do that. I wasn't going to do that nonsense. I'm short. No. No.
Wait, did she say I'm sure or I'm short? What?
And it does come with avocado. That's fine.
Yeah, that's why I like it.
Just the wrap by itself?
Just the wrap. I haven't had one in 3 weeks.
Where's my little dude?
I wasn't gonna do that.
Where's my little dude?
I haven't had one in 3 weeks.
Abortion? Abortion? Abortion.
I wasn't gonna do that. I wasn't gonna do that nonsense. I'm short.
What does short have to do with it? I don't understand.
No.
Oh, she's got pterodactyl arms.
No.
I can't reach the
No.
I can't reach the screen. What am I gonna do? I need to get one of those sticks.
I should have asked for toasted. Thank you, Diane.
Reach for stuff because I got little pterodactyl arms.
Ma'am, I don't want to. Can you see me?
Bizarre. Oh my God.
I'm so sorry, ma'am. Are you able to toast it? Thank you. Yeah.
He grabbed an umbrella.
Some of your places, they don't toast them. Did you see how agreeable they were?
Here I was
they
kidding
said
about
yes
her
right away. They didn't even think about
getting
it.
a stick because she's got little pterodactyl arms.
They didn't even think about it. Did you see that?
She could have just said, hello.
Like, I'm about to eat. Why am I going to, use a touch screen?
Use your knuckles, knucklehead.
No.
Oh, yeah. Did you guys see that?
Thank you. Yes.
Did you see what she does to the poor straw?
Okay. Thank you.
She did it. Watch when she takes a drink.
Thank you. Y'all are going to cut that in half, right? Yes, please. Thank you. Well, if that's going to be interesting, eating it with this red lipstick, I forgot all about that.
You're so silly. How can you forget? How can you eat with red lipstick on? Oh, my goodness. What is wrong with you? Nobody eats with red lipstick on. What's wrong with you? Good Lord. Seriously. Watch when she takes a drink with the straw. Watch how she does the straw. That's one happy straw.
I told you, Karen. Yeah, Karen says they wouldn't toast mine. The guy said it would fall apart. I was mad. Me too. Please. No, I will straight up leave your Subway. Bye. I will leave it. For real. Especially thank you so much. Thank you. You too. Oh my goodness, it smells incredible. Here we go. I bet you I'm gonna feel better after this. I already do with the little bit of coffee that I had.
Who uses, I don't know. Nobody walks anymore. Who uses an umbrella? I haven't used an umbrella in friggin' 20 years. You're always in your car. You're going from your car to the store, your car to the house, or your car to whatever. Who got the time to pop open an umbrella and add a minute or two to your life? Just from messing with the umbrella. And then you get inside. Now you got to shake off the umbrella because you can't go in there with the umbrella wet. That's why I quit using umbrellas. Like, come on. Umbrellas are so
Let's have
Overrated.
you come live. Of course you're coming over here like that without the ability for me to ask you to come live. What the fuck do you want?
I can't believe she knocked on the
Honestly, what
window
fuck
with
do
the
you want? I'm
umbrella.
about to eat. Is there
Oh, my
anything else
goodness.
that you want to say? Troublemaker? Ugh. My goodness. Oh my goodness, this is perfect. It is oh my goodness, the tension around the wrap, they perfectly wrapped it. This is beautiful.
The tension around the wrap.
Now this is a work of art.
A work of art.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's already dropping. It's already dripping.
Mm.
Okay, no. And I'm not going to do it. I'll do one that he might do. That's right.
You know how when you get in a fight with your boyfriend? This is, if you never tried a Mexicali, this is rotisserie chicken. Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Why is she
Is
doing
she
that?
laughing at your comment?
Why is she doing it? She's going like... It's... Did you see that? Look.
A fight with your boyfriend? This is, if you never tried a Mexicali, this is rotisserie chicken. Mm-hmm. Thank you. Is she laughing at your comment?
It's kind of like she tastes something unpleasant. I wonder if the dude back there went, yeah, I'll toast it for you. Wrap it up. Here you go, ma'am.
Oh, okay. Rotisserie chicken, smashed avocados. I don't like the lettuce. I get spinach instead. Chipotle sauce.
This is for
onions,
Bam. This is for Bam.
and tomatoes. This time I didn't get extra tomatoes. I usually do. And pepper jack cheese. You know
That's
how when
right.
you get in a fight with your boyfriend and you don't
You
talk
know
to your
you're ready to
boyfriend
put it in your
for a
mouth. Say ah.
bit, but then you talk to
Say
him
ah.
after a while.
Say ah.
And it's like amazing because you remember why
she's
you
teasing
fell in
that
love with
sandwich
them
now.
in the first place. That's how I feel right now.
Oh, yeah, that's it. There you go. Yum, 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 yum.
Mm-hmm.
Gobble, gobble, gobble. All right, that was for Bam. That was it. I'm just a spectator at this point.
Mm. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Hey. Didn't she say that lipstick was non-transferable? What do you call this? I say that's transferable.
Mm-hmm. This is so good.
Poor sandwich.
Mm. Yes.
Yeah, that's the kind of music that you go to.
WTIO.com.
Mm-mm. This is very good. Mm.
She's destroying that sandwich. Poor guy. He had a family, you know.
See you again.
The sandwich had a family.
I missed you. I did miss you. I was afraid you.
She's talking to the sandwich. Did you hear that? She's talking to the sandwich.
I missed you. I did miss you. I was afraid you'd hurt me again. It's true though. I mean, y'all saw me stay away for a long, long, long time.
Get in my belly.
So good.
Like she's really trying to practice that swallowing.
The avocado's a little bit. The avocado's a little bit. You know how sometimes you go to some places and the avocado is like, not that it's bad, but it has like this.
She is rude and nasty. She is. She
like
really
a
is.
Preservative taste. I don't know what. This is the first time I tasted it like that.
Absolutely right, Michelle.
Yes, I love it. I love it. Man, if Facebook didn't copyright.
Yeah, I'm not playing that music.
Thank you. What's next?
When I told my accountant that I wanted to do a breakfast taco.
She hadn't even taken a sip of drink.
This is amazing.
Okay, next trivia question. Next random question. If you know, don't say it. Does she eat the other half, or does she wrap it up and take it home for later? That's my little Jeopardy music. What do you think? Is she going to eat it, or is she going to take it to go? Put it back in a bag.
I love it. I love it.
Why are you covering your mouth? The rest of the time you chew it, you don't cover your mouth. What's you're not even covering your mouth. That sucker was gone in record time. I don't even eat that fast. I can eat, all right, but
yes, Kelly White. I stayed away. And even right now, everybody saw me driving around looking for a Chick-fil-A, but look, I already feel better. Like that, all that, my blurry vision has gone away and everything. It was because I had to eat. I need to eat something. That's crazy. It was exactly that.
Oh, come on, Ben.
I feel so much better.
Just take her to get some tacos.
My sugar must have been really, really, really low.
Oh, she's going for it.
And you look so good. Like, I missed you, and you look good. You look so good. You look so good.
That's pretty sad. That's pathetic. She's gonna take it back home and
Olivia, you need to try this.
Have her way with the half a sandwich.
I love it. I feel so much better.
Those noises.
Y'all don't even know how I was feeling. I was feeling so gross.
You're pretty
I
gross
felt
now.
so gross. I could my whole vision was blurry.
Sounds like Mr. T.
It was because I needed to eat. Go get one. I'm being serious. This is so good. This is so good. I haven't had one in 3 weeks. We haven't been getting along. If y'all know and follow me, you know why I haven't eaten one of these in 3 weeks. Anyways, right now I was looking for a Chick-fil-A because I was like, no more Mexicales. No, thank you. Right. And then I was like, oh my God, there's a Subway. And I'm like, you know what? My vision is really, really, really blurry. I might as well just, if it's a drive-through, that means that I should go get one. And it was a drive-through. And it's amazing.
Yeah, exactly right. Silent warning. Silent watching. Silently watching.
It's amazing. I missed you. I really did. I did.
We're watching the raping of a Mexicali rap.
Uh-oh. It's okay.
This is going to have to be rated R.
It's okay. Yes, they have wraps.
Oh, she dripped. She's got stains on her, what do you call it? Scrub.
Olivia. Oh my.
She's like, oh,
I should have
let
put
me
made
clean
a
it
bid.
up.
Vanessa, you already know, girl. You already know it. Why are you acting like you don't get comfortable?
If you saw one of the memes from earlier that I saw it on No More Cheeseke's Lies. This was one of the pictures, I think, or close to it. That's where they got the meme from earlier. Anyway.
Why are you acting like you don't get comfortable?
There it was, actually.
Oh, it's because there was a hole. There was a malfunction in it. Little imperfection there. But it's okay. It's okay. I still love you with all your imperfections.
Domingo, what you got?
This is so good. How do I do this? Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yes. Yes. Yes. Oops. Can't get this right. That's funny. Don't tell me that's not funny. That's funny.
That's what was happening right now.
Oh man, that's funny.
I felt so gross. Holy yeah.
Nice drink. Holy crap.
Yeah. I haven't Who's Barbara Ryan Welch? What do you mean pre-made, not pretty? Don't come over here with your hateful, stupid, toxic bullshit. Don't come over here with your white hate.
There we go.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Come over
Thank
here
you.
with your what?
I apologize. This is so good. Man, I love this shit. Mm. Mm.
Mm. Mm.
Mm. Mm. Yes, Shelly. It's all I eat. All I eat. This is a. Mm. The last time I ate was a week ago tonight, but I couldn't wait till tonight. I was feeling really bad right now.
A bullshit? A
I think
bullshit?
it's because I've been
A
exercising,
bullshit.
and it's been lowering my sugar even more. And to be honest with you, I've been feeling that way for the last 3 days. It's just I was like, just wait till Friday, just wait till Friday. I bet I just didn't say anything. Mm.
Oh boy.
This was amazing. And I love that they made it totally everything the right way. This is my last bite.
Damn. Poor Mexicali. Torture to the end.
Mm. Mm.
So that was the food portion of our entertainment. Rated R. Good moaning and everything.
I feel so much better. I feel so much better. Even when I was telling you I feel better, my vision hadn't cleared up the way it clears. Right now. It feels normal. Like I don't have anything. That's crazy. Huh. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's what I was asking.
Barbara, I said I'm sorry. You can leave. If you cannot take an apology, then you can leave. Bye. Shit, I said I'm sorry.
That's what I was asking. This, like right here, and this right here. What is that? I don't know if I ever saw that before, or I can't remember.
And my genuine sorry was here, but that's okay. Bye. That's okay. In fact, I'm going to show you. Oh, that's okay. I said that I was sorry. But there you go. Bye. I don't need that shit. Shelly Detro Stewart says, Doc told me if you don't eat, you will stop losing body. You will what? Stop losing body fat. Puts itself in starvation mode and holds the fat in the body. Well, I fast. Like, this was the first time I ate in 7 days. And yeah, it puts your body in starvation mode. But remember, that's your doctor that needs you to buy that stuff. He needs you to continue to take that injection. So, okay. But no, to a certain degree, that'll happen. But once you get into ketosis, no. He didn't tell you about that, did he? Did he tell you that, after a few days or a certain number of hours, when you stop eating, your body then eventually goes into autophagy, and your body starts to live off of the ketones that are made by the breakdown of the fat.
It almost looks like right here, like they injected here or something. No, I don't know. I mean, I could be wrong. And something is up with that. I don't know. I don't know.
Because it no longer has glucose or any kind of sugar as its first source of energy.
What is that word? Let me hear.
After a few days or a certain number of hours, when you stop eating, your body then eventually goes into autophagy.
Autophagy. Anybody know how to spell that? I don't know. Okay, how do you say this word? It doesn't tell me. Autophagy. How? Okay, let me see. Okay, here we go. Let me see. It's gonna autophagy. That's how you say it. Autophagy. Autophagy.
And
not autophagy. Is that what she says? Are you sure you're a nurse? Really? Okay. All right. Just
no, to a certain degree that'll happen. But remember, that's your doctor that needs you to buy that stuff.
they go back too far enough.
Time I ate in 7 days. But stop losing body fat. Puts awesome. And my genuine sorry was here, but that's okay.
No, I went too far back.
Stuff. He needs you to continue to take that injection. So, okay. But no, to a certain degree that'll happen. But once you get into ketosis, no.
Autophagy.
He didn't tell you about that, did he? Did he tell you that, after a few days or a certain number of hours, when you stop eating, your body then eventually goes into autophagy.
Autophagy.
Starts to live off of the ketones that are made by the breakdown of the fat. Because it no longer has glucose or any kind of sugar as its first source of energy. Did he tell you that? I mean, because if he's going to tell you one thing, he should tell you everything. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Joanne! Joanna Rhonda is one of my longtime followers. Can y'all please... Can y'all please send her prayers and positive vibes, please? She says, we're asking for prayers for my son Isaiah in the hospital. Possible double leg amputations. He's spina bifida. I'm so sorry. Joanne. Oh my God. Susan Jankowski Staten. What do you mean, out of all due respect, why so much blush? You're very pretty. Ma'am, I never wear makeup. I never wear makeup. Literally, I never wear makeup. Ever. Ever. Y'all want to know why I did my makeup like this? I'll tell y'all. I went to a place where I knew that I was going to have to be around a lot of elderly people.
A bullshit?
And they can't see that well.
A bullshit.
If y'all must know.
She went to court.
And
family court. Is there a lot of old people in family court? Maybe.
I know that the one thing that I can do is emphasize.
Okay, I heard this part. You gotta listen to this.
My lips. That's why I decided to wear my red lipstick. Accentuate my eyes and go heavy on the blush. Because even if they cannot make out the details, of my face, they're gonna remember at least like something like a Renoir. One of those where you have to like from far away, it looks really nice. You know what I mean?
Did she just compare herself to a Renoir painting? Really now? Seriously? I'm not making this stuff up. She said that just now. This whole little thing here.
Double leg amputations. Is respect why so much blush? I never wear makeup.
Does this make sense to you? What she just said? I'm playing it again.
I never wear makeup. Ever. Y'all want to know why I did my makeup like this? I'll tell y'all. I went to a place where I knew that I was going to have to be around a lot of elderly people.
Okay, and
they can't see that well. If y'all must know. And I know that the one thing that I can do is emphasize my lips. That's why I decided to wear my red lipstick. Accentuate my eyes and go heavy on the blush. Because even if they cannot make out the details, of my face, they're going to remember at least like something like a Renoir.
I have to lower the volume or stop the video so I can play this.
A bullshit? A bullshit? A bullshit.
Unbelievable. Is there any truth to that at all whatsoever? Not about the Renoir part, because she does not compare to any kind of artwork. Well, certain kind of artwork, but not that kind of artwork.
One of those where you have to like from far away, it looks really nice.
Oh, you mean like when somebody finds somebody attractive because they're wearing beer glasses? Is that what you mean? Oh, okay, I get it. I get it.
You know what I mean? If you must know. Yeah. But I hardly ever wear makeup. But I didn't want to tell y'all exactly what I was going to do, because I just didn't want the haters to try to like narrow down my location.
Narrow down her location.
You know what? You're right. You're right about that. Lots of older people are hard of hearing, and they can somewhat, they will look at my lips. I have this one patient, she can't hear anything.
Most of the time, if they can't hear, they can't see either. So
she can't hear anything. I mean, it's hard. She's not deaf, but it's hard. She doesn't know what I'm saying. Like unless I'm writing it, I have to write it on my phone, and she reads it.
She doesn't know what you're saying. Do you think she gives a flying F what you're wearing on your freaking face? At that age, at that stage, yeah, they don't really care much about anything. But you do.
When I don't have my phone, and then as she looks at me, she looks right at my mouth. And she's looking at my mouth. She's not, because she knows she can't hear me.
Honey, you got the chicken on your lip right there. You got a little piece of chicken on your lip there.
And I have to enunciate as best as I can. Exactly. Yes, Karen. Yes, exactly. Yes. You know what? I forgot that I forgot that kids that did that in school. Yeah, that's why. I just did it because I know that it just makes sense. It makes sense that if they can't really make out your features, if you overdo it, they'll be able to see. I did it for them. I did it for them. Elizabeth says, I've been fasting for 2 days and I'm so hungry. I am giving in. No, don't give in. Wait one more day. It's the worst after 3 days. After the third day, you're going to feel like you are never hungry. I'm being serious.
They can't hear her, but I bet they can smell her. That's for sure. It seems like smell is something that sticks around a little longer, right? The vision starts to go a little bit. Your hearing definitely starts to go a little bit. But their olfactory, they can smell. They can still smell. I wonder if she wears like a lot of perfume when she goes to see these people. And yes, I said olfactory. And I'm not a nurse. How do you like them apples?
Carrie Hope Ellis says, I remember the days of wearing masks. I was always like, huh? Because I couldn't hear or read lips. I'm not deaf, but I swear I hear better if I can read lips.
I hear better if I can read lips.
You understand better. Prayers for Isaiah, yes.
I don't know. I call BS on that. You ever say, can you play that again? And instead of looking, you go, can you play that again? And you can hear better without looking. Tell me how many of you don't do that. Play that again. I can hear better when I'm looking at their.
Let me see. Cheryl says, the women that are taking that shot and are not diabetic, won't that shot have some effect on their pancreas? Hold on.
Yeah, and sometimes you close your eyes, right? You're like, hey, B.
Like in theory? Well, first of all, they're not supposed to take it for life. They're not taking it for life. Remember, it's only until they get to their goal weight, right? No. Do you mean kind of like when they tell you don't take too much melatonin, because if you take too much melatonin, you're going to affect when you stop taking melatonin, your body's going to get used to you putting melatonin in it, and then it won't make as much as your body needs to make. You know what I mean? Is that what you mean? Kind of like that? Because I think the only way that I've ever seen a pancreas like that get affected like that is when people develop diabetes, because they go their whole life, type 2, they go their whole life and they keep spiking their insulin, and they're directly affecting their pancreas in that way, because they keep spiking their insulin and keep spiking their insulin and keep spiking their insulin and keep spiking their insulin over and over and over again until they develop type 2 diabetes. But I do not see. No, it wouldn't affect the pancreas, because.
Okay. Long-term melatonin therapy appears to be safer after an average of 7.1 years. Adverse effects were few and mild. There was no effect on long-term sleep quality. There were subjective concerns about delay in onset of puberty in 31% of those studied, compared to 17% in general population. So, can long-term use of melatonin be harmful? Further research is needed, but the available evidence suggests that melatonin is generally safe for adults when used for up to 3 months. Adverse effects tend to occur with higher doses or supplements designed to provide extended release of melatonin. That is the skinny on melatonin. It's safe. Pop them pills, and you're okay. End of story.
All that shot is doing is it's not affecting any of the function of the pancreas. It's not.
Oh, and I am not a physician. I'm not giving medical advice. I'm just reading from Uncle Google. Something he gave me to read.
It's not affecting any of the function of the pancreas. Because the pancreas doesn't.
But you know what? In all reality, I'm trying to think of. I've had friends and people I know that use melatonin sometimes, but I can't say I've never heard anyone say that they've used melatonin for like years and years and years. I've never heard that from anybody. I think they go through phases, different certain parts of their life, rough areas, rough patches or whatever, for whatever reason, and they need some sleep help. But I've never heard anyone say like, dude, I can't get off the melatonin, man. I've been on it for 4 years already. I mean, and that's just me. And I'm sure what someone just said in the comments that any long-term use of any kind of drug is probably not healthy. But generally speaking, sounds like melatonin is kind of harmless.
No. In fact, it's helping the pancreas. It's helping the pancreas because it's helping the pancreas not overwork itself because the person's no longer overeating and it's causing everything that those medication, that injection does or those injections does is actually helping the pancreas. It's actually giving the pancreas a break. I'm going. Thank you.
Yeah, I'll bet you her bosses would say, don't give medical advice. You sound like you're speaking like a physician and you're not. Legally, we can get in trouble for that. Zip it.
Thank you. It's actually giving the pancreas a break.
That's what I think anyway.
Believe it or not. Because when you eat, the thing that's spiking your pancreas is going to be whatever it is that you whenever you do something to your body that makes insulin respond. Whenever you cause an insulin response, that's when your pancreas is affected. Not when you have like a laceration or something on your pancreas, but we're not talking about that. Or an infection. We're not talking about any of that. We're talking about these injections. No. These injections are actually giving the pancreas a break. Oh, yeah. You need to be careful with the melatonin. Be careful with that. Don't.
Who would take
that
advice from this
woman? That should come with
woman?
a label because even though you cannot overdo melatonin, I mean, you're just going to get real sleepy. But what you can do is if you keep using melatonin, your body is going to feel like, well, I don't have to do shit now. It's going to get complacent. And it's going to make, when you don't have your melatonin, you likely won't. If you take that much melatonin every night, after a while, when you don't have access to melatonin, you're going to want your body to produce melatonin in those nights when you don't have it. And what will likely wind up happening is not only will it not produce the amount it used to produce, but it'll probably produce even less than what it used to produce because it's been so used to you every day. Your body somehow miraculously getting melatonin because that comes from your pituitary gland. And
is she giving medical
when
advice?
You don't have the melatonin. when you're putting melatonin in your body, your gland is like, I'm taking a break. I don't know where this is coming from, but I have days off, right? And then you do it so much and so often that it's like, I'm not going to work for the rest of my life. I'm retired. I'm not going to do it no more because I don't got to.
Okay, so in humans, melatonin is produced mainly in the pineal gland and a small portion in the retina. No shit, in the retina. The synthesis and release of melatonin are stimulated by darkness. Melatonin is the chemical expression of darkness and inhibited by light. So melatonin is produced from serotonin made from tryptophan through a cascade of enzymatic reactions. And where did she say it was made? Where in the body was it made? The pancreas? Is that what she said? Yeah, I see no evidence. I don't see the word pancreas in any of this, and I'm reading it right now. One more quick paragraph. The pineal inhibits. Interestingly, the pineal gland tryptophan, isn't that the stuff that's in turkey, right? That's why after you have a nice Thanksgiving turkey meal, you just want to lay on the sofa, and that's why. Now it makes sense. That's where they make melatonin, or that's where they can get melatonin from. Leading to a high melatonin production and secretion in response to darkness. This process also offers relative protection from premature enzymatic degradation, which leads to a 10 to 20-fold increase in plasma melatonin levels that easily diffuses through cell membranes and crosses the blood-brain barrier, which is called the BBB, the blood-brain barrier. All right, that's enough of that. I'm not going to read a whole friggin' article like she does. So just wanted to, I don't see the word pancreas anywhere on there. I wonder where she's getting this stuff. It's very dangerous.
Oh, Shelly, all I said was, because somebody had asked,
oh, pituitary.
Do the ladies...
It was pancreas. Well, I still didn't see pituitary either.
Or the people that take those injections that don't have diabetes, when you don't have diabetes and you put on semaglutide and stuff like that, Ozempic and stuff like that, will it cause an effect on people who are not diabetic but are using it to lose weight? Will it affect their pancreas? And what I said was, no, it won't affect their pancreas. In fact, those medications are actually the cause of the results of those medications actually all helps the pancreas take a break, because you're no longer spiking your glucose, which means you're no longer forcing the pancreas to, hey, give me some insulin. Hey, give me some insulin. Hey, give me some insulin. And that's what causes your belly fat, especially, and just for you to gain all the weight. That's what causes that.
I'm just going through it again, looking for the...
I hope so. I got my... I know I'm an LVN. I'm going to stop saying just.
So I'm looking for...
I'm an LVN, but I have my degree. My university degree, my bachelor's of science, not art. My bachelor's of science in biology.
A bullshit? A bullshit? A bullshit.
Thanks, little buddy.
Mm-hmm. It kind of did, didn't it? And I didn't even bring it because I never bring my makeup with me. I never carry makeup, ever. I never do. Oh, my goodness. I need to put y'all onto those. Oh, I'll do it next time. I need to put y'all onto this fragrance. I have not seen TikTok. You know I want to gatekeep something. But I'm not going to do it.
Anyway, I see no pituitary
because
gland.
I'm not like that.
phraseology in that article I just read.
But
Which is from the National Library of Medicine, by the way. Just saying.
It's a scent. I need to show you the bottle. I need to show you the box. I need to show you everything. It smells amazing. It's one of those Arabian perfumes, but I have not seen not one TikToker even mention it. Every time I see a box, I'm thinking it's going to be the one. It's going to be that one that I'm talking about. And it never is. And I'm like, y'all are sleeping on this one because this one's amazing. It's absolutely amazing.
If a physician or a chemist wants to come on and tell me that melatonin is created by the pituitary gland, I'll hear it. I'll correct myself if I need to. But according to what I just read, the word pituitary is not even in the entire article. So she's pretending to be, physician. Isn't giving out medical advice or advice on drugs. I know it's not a narcotic, but a drug. She's you better be careful.
It makes you feel like you're in heaven. It really does. It smells heavenly. It really does.
So does melatonin, by the way.
What? Oh, girl. Oof. Nausea from hypoglycemia is really severe. That's when your sugar is really, really low. Are these doctors asking y'all to check y'all's sugar? I didn't know how popular these injections were getting. And then I went to go see a friend of mine who's a professional of some sort. I'm not going to say what kind of professional. And it's like a legal profession. And I went to her and she was like, him, he's a man. And
you said her. You said her.
Thank you, Michelle. Ooh. Oh, Carrie. I hate headaches and nausea. I can't handle anything else. Headaches, nausea, and stomach pains. I can't handle anything else.
Hey, phraseology is a real word. It's a real thing. I swear it is.
I wondered about that. Because I'm like, so I went to my friend and he said he hadn't seen me in a while. And he was like, you look so good. Which injection are you on?
No, Toby's
what do you mean?
Die-hard Cubs fan
He's like,
right
which
here.
injection are you on? And I'm like, I didn't do an injection.
Die-hard.
And he was like, come on, which one is it? And I'm like, no, I'm being serious. I didn't do an injection. And he was like, I'm on semaglutide. He was like, but it makes me feel really sick. I was like, I got a mama makeover. I said, but I also worked out after that. I said, no, I can't. I don't think I could ever do those injections because there's the side effect is hypoglycemia.
Walter White, right?
Ooh. That's what I was feeling right now. Did you see me? I could barely.
No.
I was like, F the Chick-fil-A. There's a Subway right there. I don't even care if me and Subway are not getting along right now. We're gonna have a day. We're gonna have a day today, me and Subway, and we did. Y'all saw it right now in this video.
She had some afternoon delight with Subway. She did.
And so we only had a time, me and Subway, because my eyes were blurry. Y'all, you all did not see how miserable I was. You didn't see it. I wasn't gonna tell you that. But I knew how I felt. Did you see me? I didn't even want to wait. I told myself, you need to go get you some coffee. Go to a Starbucks. You know where it's at. And I couldn't find the Starbucks. And I said, okay. And I was about to say bye to y'all. And Ooh. And so, and I said, I need to find a Chick-fil-A because that's really the only other place where I can eat something good.
Yeah, the only places.
It's not too much, right? Like, it won't spike my insulin.
There's no other place to get, like some kind of a healthy meal at all, anywhere. Only those places.
That I couldn't. Did you see me? I was like, there's a McDonald's right there. I'm going to get a McDonald's coffee. And I was like, I'm not going to look for a Chick-fil-A. I'm going to get a Subway. Why? Because my vision was so blurry. It was so blurry. I didn't like it. And I was starting to get a headache. I didn't like it. I didn't like it. So when my friend said, like, what injection are you on? I'm like, girl, I'm not, sir, I'm not on an injection. I'm not. Like, I promise you, I'm not on an injection. No. And then I'm wondering, and now that y'all are telling me, I don't like, it's like a lot of y'all are telling me that y'all have signs and symptoms, thank you, Monica, of hypoglycemia.
There you go. There's your answer right there. Scrape off some of that black crap you got on your eyes. Maybe you'll see a little clearer. Good one.
I'm amazed that what's that? I'm amazed that they're not asking y'all to check your blood sugars. Because that's not, I know that they're not diabetic, but shit, still. I hope we don't start seeing in the news, person was on, one of these injections and their sugar dropped down too low. I hope that doesn't happen.
What did she just do? What did she take? Did she say what she was going to take? Did you see that? You saw that. I know you saw it.
No, a lot of y'all are telling me that y'all have signs and symptoms, thank you, Monica, of hypoglycemia.
What is she taking? What does she take? Did she say it all?
I'm amazed that what's that? I'm amazed that they're not asking y'all to check your blood sugars. Because that's not, I know that they're not diabetic, but shit, still. I hope we don't start seeing in the news, person was on, one of these injections and their sugar dropped down too low. I hope that doesn't happen. No, I'm not on the side of the road. I'm in slow-moving traffic. This is legal in my state. Texas is a hands-free state. What? Thank you, Carrie. Thank you. You need to be careful with that, Carrie. Anything below 70? Oh. Y'all are having sugars. Y'all's numbers are like 60 something. Are you serious?
You might be right, Kate. And nobody's asking her. What did you just take?
What do your doctors say about that? I'm curious. What do your doctors tell y'all when y'all report that your blood sugars have been in the 60s?
Or is she ignoring those comments?
Oh my goodness. I'm stuck in the worst traffic. Oh my goodness. Why did I come this way? Can I go around somewhere? Mm-hmm.
That's what I mean. I don't even know when she took the pills out or where they came from.
No, man.
She just magically had them. They appeared in her hand.
Oh, hell no. No. Mm-mm. I just, seriously, this is the worst location in the Rio Grande Valley right now for traffic. I see 3 different levels of expressway, and they're all barely moving. No, thank you. Let me get out of here.
Oh, really? I didn't.
Oh, my.
I didn't hear the bottle.
You should see the line that I was in. No, I can't believe I was part of that. No.
Yeah, she's got to be with me.
Shortcut. I'm going to go down another way. I am not going to wait here. So what do they tell y'all?
Somebody's got to be asking her, what did you just take? And she's like, she's probably just going to completely ignore the comment. I can't believe nobody asked her on her page in her comment, what is that you just took? What is that? You just took something? What did you take? Somebody had to ask. Somebody did.
What? They don't give y'all a glucometer? They just put y'all on that shit. They don't give y'all a glucometer. They don't give y'all a they don't give y'all a prescription for a glucometer? That's so crazy to me. I'm freaking out. You know why that's crazy? It's because we're taught in nursing school that you cannot give an insulin at all, unless you check the sugar before you give it. You can't. That's the rule. It's the absolute 100% rule. You cannot prepare to administer any kind of insulin unless you have just gotten a blood sugar result. So I'm freaking out. Are they prescribing this to y'all and they're not allowed to check your blood sugar? I know that you're not diabetic. I know. I get it.
Is she questioning doctors and physicians? Is that what she's doing?
And I know that it is a different acting insulin than a short acting insulin, but still, it's an insulin. It's still an insulin. Hold on. I'll look right now. Hold on. Man, these dollar stores are getting real fancy. If I haven't told y'all, I've been meaning to say that. They're getting real fancy. Some of them have like real nice brick on the outside, kind of like cobblestone kind of brick. And I'm like, sheesh. And this is Dollar General. I'm not even kidding. The new ones that are popping up, they be looking real fancy. I feel like you're in Greenwich Village or something.
I think.
Where's the nasty?
I think in all of her years, she hears a little of this and a little of that and a little of that and a little of that. And she now believes she's an expert. And all that information that's kind of gelled and and this is very dangerous for somebody, especially her people who follow her blindly, to actually listen to her. And now they're going to question their physician or they're going to question what they're taking. This is a whole different level we're on right now that she's on, I believe.
I feel like you're in Greenwich Village or something.
Have you ever been to Greenwich Village?
Where's the nasty haters? Hold on. Who's the hater? I don't see. Oh, I don't care. Oh, they're laughing at your comments. Oh, I don't give a shit. I don't care. Hey, Suzanne, how are you? They can laugh all the fuck they want. Thank you for the view, hater. And thank you, because every single time, the silver lining of the little person that laughs at your positive comments towards me and unlikes it is that every time they like it and unlike it, that's traffic on my page, and it boosts me in the algorithm. And that stupid fool, they don't even care or know or understand or anything. I don't give a damn. It's like, keep it up. Get a friend to do it. Get a friend to do the same thing. Get like 3 or 4 of y'all to be liking the comments of my people. Please do. Please. Because it boosts me in the algorithm. It does. It does. Let her.
So semaglutide is
I've been on
Ozempic.
Victoza injections for
I didn't know that.
years for type 2, but he upped the amount, so now we are in the process of figuring out the correct amount that won't drop.
See, it's stuff that people should be talking to doctors with, not. Ozempic is the brand name for a molecule used in the treatment of type 2 diabetes that is administered as a once-weekly injection. The generic name is semaglutide, right? It is not insulin, just like you folks in the comments have said. It is not insulin. Oh, man, this is dangerous stuff here.
Sugar. I check my sugar all the time. The metformin is extended release, so it's been hard to navigate my sugar. Well, then how come he doesn't put you on metformin? How come you don't? If I were you, if you were me, I would be like, doctor, since we're trying to figure out the right dosage, can we please, because you want to control the variables, right? And one variable that you can't control is your metformin is extended release. But if you ask your doctor to please put you on regular metformin, you have more of a control of how that metformin is going to work on you. You can better control that variable.
Look at it. She's lying. When her eyes are shifting around.
It won't affect the mechanism of action of the Victoza. I don't care. Just ignore them. This is good discussion. I've been teaching on diabetes. I've been teaching on this is interesting to me. This is interesting to me because even though it doesn't have to do exactly with diabetes type 2, the thing is that I've already known about all of how the insulin works and stuff. And so it's interesting to see it, how it's affecting a non-diabetic population as well. Angela says, I'm taking Mounjaro down 58 pounds since December. Good for you. Yay. I have blood work done every 90 days and I check my blood sugar every morning and evening. Yes, exactly. That's what needs to happen. I'm freaking out. If some of y'all, no, man, I'm not coming through here either. Oh, I don't want to. Why did you do this, Vanessa? It's okay. It's better than the other one. It's better than the other one. It's better than the other one. I check my blood sugar every morning and evening as per doctor's orders. When I started Mounjaro, my blood sugar was elevated, but still on the better side of the line. You see, that right there. I get it. You need to check your blood sugars. Some people are not used to the effects of hypoglycemia. What if you're driving or something? What if you're driving and you have a hypoglycemic reaction? It's not, I'm sure it's no fun driving when your blood sugar is less than 70 or 60. What happens if your sugar is too low? Ooh, you feel really sick. You feel really sick. You start to get blurry vision. That's the first one.
That's not true. It's not blurry
You're thirsty.
vision.
You're real thirsty, and you get blurry vision.
You feel nausea is what you feel.
And then you get headaches. And you get nausea. Oh, and you get shaky. And if it drops really, really low, well, that's not good. I had a patient one time. Oh my God.
A patient?
I had a brittle diabetic.
You got to be careful how she says, I had a patient.
Scary. And they would tell me on change of shift, they'd be like, this patient's, that's what we have the glucagon injection for him. And I'm like, well, I've never had to administer a glucagon, so you always think, you're never going to have to do that, right? Imagine me when I went to go check that sugar and I was 28. What? Oh my goodness. You get the glucagon and we're calling 911. What the heck? No. And then they're asleep, and when they're asleep, they don't feel their symptoms. And then that's what happens.
It's a different last name,
That's
Janice.
what happens. That's the worst part of having hypoglycemia, is that you start to fall asleep. That's a sleep that you may not come back from. Yeah, it makes you sleepy. And that's the scary part, is that some of these people go to sleep and it's like, no, wait a minute, you need to check your sugar. Because when you go to sleep, your sugar drops even lower. That's the scary part.
Yeah, if you're diabetic, there's no way in hell you're going to be fasting.
That's why there's this rule. We have a rule where
you're not going to be fasting like cold turkey and without worrying about anything. You can't. If you're going to fast, you have to listen to your doctor. He's going to tell you how to do it or whether or not you should even do it. But you can't just fast. You're diabetic and you're going to be okay for 7 days without eating. No.
Like, if you are an insulin-dependent diabetic, it doesn't matter if you have diabetes. Right before bedtime is the only time during the day
Correct.
where you can have an all-sugar snack. Real sugar. Real sugar. Right before bed. And the reason that they have you do that right before bed is because of the fear that your sugar will drop so low because you're insulin dependent. This is man-made. This is not your pancreas. This is a doctor prescribing this to manage your diabetes. So this is not from nature. You know what I mean? Like, this is controlled by man. So you have no idea what may happen on that day or whatever. So you always want to make sure that all of the insulins have a snack right before they go to sleep that is a full sugar snack. No zero sugar snack, because that then defeats the whole purpose of having the snack.
Janice, for her licensing, that's her last name, if you're looking.
Yeah, yes. Nicolene, I love that name. I'm always into that. She says, that is true. I worked with a nurse who passed in her sleep from diabetes. One of my first patients ever that I ever had as a nurse ever was very young. And he had gone to medical school. And he had found out that he was diagnosed with acquired immune deficiency syndrome, which is AIDS. And when he was diagnosed, he was diagnosed with full-blown AIDS, not the HIV. So being a medical student, he, and this was in the late 90s, mid to late 90s.
Man, sorry to hear that, Lisa.
So being a medical student in the mid to late 90s, being diagnosed with AIDS, you can imagine you don't have the life. Right now, if you're diagnosed, you have a long life ahead of you. There's no cure for it, but what there is there's medications to prolong your life. You're going to see right now how this matters to what we're talking about. And I don't give y'all no bullshit that don't match. Watch. So, he must have not liked his prognosis.
Very good, Tracy.
And so what he did was, he was very smart. And he figured out the least invasive way, I guess, to unalive himself. And what he did was he got a vial of regular insulin. Regular. A whole vial. A whole vial. And he injected himself with the entire vial of regular insulin. The whole thing. That is the fastest acting insulin. That is the insulin that you use when you're on a sliding scale. That's the insulin that you use when you have 500 or something. You need to bring it down fast. Well, he injected the entire bottle. And when they found him, he didn't inject enough. When they found him with it hunched over with his stethoscope around his neck. He must have been listening to his heartbeat slow down. So it wasn't enough insulin to stop his heart from beating. So he wound up being what somebody would call a vegetable. I don't like that term.
Doctors use it.
He wound up like that on a tracheostomy, and being tube fed for the rest of his life. He was young. I remember he was 26. I remember.
I believe she said that. Yeah, Daisy. That's the worst time to have sugar.
I know you've said that before, Susan.
Worst time to have a sugar. She claims to teach diabetic stuff or diabetes information or whatever. I mean, just as a basic healthy eating, don't eat sugary shit after 8, 9, 10 o'clock at night. Diabetic or not. You want to lay on the calories and gain some weight, then you're going to have some sugar at night. That's not good.
So the effects of that, of having very low blood sugar, are, it's not nice. It's not nice. And if you, treat it, if you don't stay on top of it, I mean, low blood sugar can be just as,
Even if you don't say the patient's name,
it's acute.
Does it matter?
I'm chronic. High blood sugar is like a chronic bad condition, and over time it deteriorates.
Honest question:
body,
is she not allowed to speak about patients? Period.
That means,
or
the
is it okay that she doesn't mention any names?
In a small amount of time and fast. That's dangerous. Yeah, he survived. But
I don't know those HIPAA rules.
Yeah, he survived, but he was nonverbal. Nonverbal, couldn't take commands, nothing. He relied 100% on caregivers. He could not understand. He could not communicate with you at all. At all. At all. He did not know you were there. If he knew that we were there was no way for him to communicate it. No way. Mm-mm.
I have it on my page.
Yeah, no, he lived. He lived because his most basic functions
under,
were not affected.
Arrest video. Okay, so
Go ahead.
as long as I'm
gonna do here.
I think I agree with this. As long as she's not saying the names of the patients or referring to a particular patient that somebody might be able to figure out who it is or something like that.
He was so handsome too.
Just not say the name, right?
And he was tall. He was really tall. I'll never forget him because he was my first tracheotomy. He was my first trach patient. It was with that patient that I learned some people can go their whole nursing career without ever having to deal with like trachs and stuff because you just choose, a career path where you don't have to. Well, not me. That was my job. That was my first job. It was with him that I learned all the trach care. I had to be really careful with him too, because he would cough he would cough strong too because he was big. He was really big. He was over 6 feet tall.
No.
And when he would cough, because he still had a cough reflex. Oh my goodness. And so when he would cough, you'd be so afraid of the outer cannula, because there's an outer cannula and there's an inner cannula.
Hey, all right.
So while I'm cleaning the inner cannula,
welcome to the VT Chronicles, and probably a good time to pause. I'm glad I didn't speed through it because I think there's some very important things going on here. And if you don't know who this woman is, look up the VT Chronicles on my page. You can go to, there's a person commenting or a page commenting called No More Cheeski's Lies. Look at that page, and so you can see who we're dealing with here. She's a LVN, which is like an LPN, and this conversation, I would say she's giving out medical advice. That's what I would say. Others might argue that, well, she's just discussing it. She's not saying it. But she keeps saying what I would do is what I would do, right? We've heard that a few times, right? And she's crossed yet another line. And so please, I'll say it now instead of just flashing a banner at the bottom. Do not take medical advice from this woman. Talk to your doctor. Talk to your PA. Talk to your physician. Nobody else. Talk to them. And don't say, well, Vanessa said. No. Ask your doctor anything you want. But don't say, well, Vanessa said. Yeah, don't do that. Or if you want to do that, and then he's going to ask you, who's Vanessa? And we'll see how that goes. We'll see where that goes. So don't listen to medical advice, please. If you got issues with your medicine, your drugs, your prescriptions, your condition, go to your doctor. And
man, it was scary. It was so scary whenever he would cough, because I would always feel that his outer cannula was going to fall off.
And welcome to the page, RA. Here,
everybody, welcome. That I learned all my trach care. It was with him that I learned all my G-tube care. It was with him. That's how funny. Hardy har har, Irma, you're so hilarious. Do I have rosacea? Why? Because my cheeks look like I have rosacea. You're so funny. You're hilarious, right?
You're hilarious.
On your plot. Y'all don't feel stupid? Like, I would feel like a fucking dumb-ass idiot coming over here like that. I'm not even kidding. It wouldn't even be, even anonymously, I'd feel like a freaking dumbass. For the rest of the day, I'd feel so stupid. I mean, you know what? It's y'all, though. I guess y'all are used to feeling stupid, right? I forgot about that. I guess. It would bother me because I'm not used to feeling stupid. But I'm sure I see how it wouldn't bother you because you're a hater and you're not that smart. So
with this advice, I'll call it advice. That's what she's, or insinuating, or what do you call it? Suggesting. Now, even more than ever, I question her knowledge and her license. Legit now. Not that there wasn't a reason before, because she smokes crack and does drugs and all this other stuff. So, yes, the doubt has always been there. But her giving out this kind of advice, yeah. Different level.
something that you're used to. I get it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's their baseline. Their baseline is moronic, stupid. Oh, how can I disrupt her? What can I do? And it's like, man, you know you like this blush. Shut up. You love it. It's not even that dark. It's beautiful. You just don't like it. It looks nice. That's the only reason, haters. That's the only reason. Look at that. I've seen people with the rouge too much. No, ma'ams. This is not too much. Look at that. It may be like cocktail party, but it's not too much. Yeah. It's not.
Yeah, that's going to happen. You're right, Lavina.
Whatever. It ain't your cheeks.
This is very bad information.
And it ain't your cheeks, and it ain't your brush, and it ain't your product, and it ain't your face.
Suggesting.
Thank you. It complements each other because this blush has a little bit of shimmer on it, so it goes really well with the highlighter. They're so childish. Do you have rosacea? Bombastic side-eye with your weak-ass hate. Do you have rosacea? That's what you sound like to me. I'm being serious. Whenever y'all come over here like that, you give me vibes. I'm not even kidding. You really do. You give me those vibes. Sure enough.
Oriana, good night.
Where were we?
Yeah, I can see that. No more Cheeseke's lies. I can definitely see that. That's why I said if you can, somebody who may know them, who might be able to figure out, oh man, she must be talking about.
Taylor says, I had a great uncle. He survived prostate cancer, West Nile virus, and so much more. Just for his blood sugar to spike and him fall in the bathroom and hit his head and pass. He made it through all those sicknesses that should have killed him for it to be high blood pressure. Oh, high blood pressure. Did you mean his sugar or his pressure? Did you mean his blood pressure or his sugar? And I have a question about that. If y'all have high blood pressure, y'all need to be careful going to the bathroom. I'm not kidding. There's a nerve, the main nerve in your whole body is called the vagus nerve. And it's all in your center part. It's all in the center of your body. And it goes all the way down to your most privatest part back there. And it's so sensitive that sometimes when patients have a really high blood pressure and no medication, like you need the blood pressure to go down fast, like faster than any medicine can bring it down, then you stick your finger back there and you stimulate the vagus nerve and you bring it down. Well, because that's what happens when you stimulate it, is it brings your blood pressure down. So if you have high blood pressure and you go to the bathroom,
Right, this is some short drive.
and you do number 2, there's a high likelihood that when you do number 2, it'll bring your blood pressure down really, really fast. But then when you stand up and take your first step, it goes up really quickly. Well, all of that is going to cause you, it gives you a high likelihood that you can faint. That's why a lot of people with high blood pressure, after they do a bowel movement, you find them passed out in the bathroom. Many times that can happen to those people. Just so you know.
Even that's could be potentially wrong too for somebody who can't handle certain kind of herbs or whatever.
You need to be really careful
Interaction
when you go to
with
the bathroom.
medication or other medication.
So what you're
right?
supposed to do is, if you had high blood pressure and you go to the bathroom and you have a bowel movement, then you stand up and you wait a little bit. You don't take your first step. You wait. And then you start walking. But it's the standing up and then going to walk that causes you to pass out, because you get lightheaded.
I had a
orthostatic hypotension.
great day today. Beautiful day today.
I know. We're over here talking about shit that matters, and here they are hating.
Hating that because they're trying to tell you to shut the F up because you're dangerous.
Oh my goodness.
Is she too stupid to realize
Hey,
what
Minnesota.
she's doing? Really? I mean, we know she's stupid.
Thank you.
There's a lot of the crap that she spews, but this is, like I said, this is like at a different
I'm
level
sorry.
now.
I'm sorry, Julie. Yeah, y'all need to be careful with that blood pressure. That can cause a whole lot of problems. People don't really talk about what blood pressure causes, but man, it can cause things like a AAA. Do y'all know what a AAA is?
Is that I know nothing of that.
That's an abdominal aortic aneurysm.
Anybody know?
That's when the main artery, literally, the main artery in your whole entire body, the main artery, and it goes through your abdomen. It goes the whole length of your abdomen. It actually follows the same pathway of the vena cava, that nerve that I told you about. And sometimes you'll have a AAA that's getting bigger than it's supposed to be. And so you just watch it, you follow it, you watch it, because if you ever have a burst,
I never heard about that.
A AAA, when you have an abdominal aortic aneurysm and the thing bursts, it is almost a zero possibility that you're going to survive that. You are so lucky if you do. You are so lucky if you do. So lucky. You're also lucky if they find it and they say, we're going to have to monitor it. Because when it gets to be a certain size, you're going to have a AAA repair. They're going to have to go in there and like put a stent in there. So that, because it's getting too big. And then you run the risk of then, you know, you don't know which day it is it's going to burst. And that's all your whole blood supply.
Yeah, I know nothing about this Vegas. If that's how you say it, Vegas, I know nothing about that nerve at all whatsoever. Sammy Lee, what up?
Carrie says, my dad's lady just lost her vision in her right eye because of, her high blood pressure. She's an RN and she didn't realize what was happening. I feel so off. That's why in women, they call it the silent killer. Because we're less likely to complain about hypertension. We're less likely to complain about the side effects. And we're less likely to notice them because we're so, it's either our pain tolerance or we have so much other shit to do. It's serious. People don't understand that high blood pressure, uncontrolled high blood pressure, can also cause you to be on dialysis. Because in the same way that diabetes will mess up your pancreas because you keep spiking your insulin and making your pancreas work overtime, and then you also make your kidneys work overtime.
Superior ganglion vagus nerve, inferior ganglion vagus nerve.
Your blood pressure can make your kidneys work overtime because there's these little glands on top of each one of your kidneys called the adrenal glands.
So it's like at the back of your throat, like in your neck area along your spinal cord.
And those regulate your blood pressure. And so if you're constantly overworking them, you can overwork your kidneys too.
It actually goes all the way down past your lungs. Some
people wind up on dialysis and they're not even diabetic.
Past your
stomach. They wind up because of cardiovascular issues.
Connects to your spleen, your kidneys, and your liver, and then into your stomach.
So, and blindness is another thing. They think that blindness is
ending up in your small
intestine. Only diabetic people need to worry about. No, people with high blood pressure have to worry about that. That's why whenever you go to get an eye exam, they put that. I don't like it. I tell them, no, I don't want that. Because I don't like it. And I say, no, I don't want that. It's the little test where they throw air in your eye. Well, they throw air in your eye because they want to see the tension, like they want to see the pressure in your eyeball. So when you live
and that's
with
a legit test,
high blood pressure, you're also putting pressure on all those nerves and all those little workings in your eyeball. No, I'm a nurse. I'm an LVN, but I have my degree in biology and chemistry.
Liar. Wait, where's my little dude?
And I'm a nerd.
A bullshit? A bullshit? A bullshit.
Oh, she's saying Michael Jackson because they say that I look like Michael Jackson.
No, you said you look like Michael Jackson. You said that.
I don't know, really.
She said that Michael Jackson paid to make himself look like the kind of face that she was born with. She said that. Swear to God.
Swear to God, he says.
Yo!
They hate on me because they said I look like Michael Jackson. And
Bam is in the house.
And the thing is that
you've been here 2 hours already.
It wasn't supposed to look like that.
Oh my God, dude!
It's
dealing with this how? Dealing with this how? 2 hours?
Oh my goodness!
Hi, Ma. Hey, Taylor, Kate.
Dude, there was a little bit of food porn going on.
Oh, shut up! I missed the food porn.
And I tried to do like 5 seconds of what would Bam do, And it's not the same. It's not the same as you, but I tried.
Well, that's because I've had a lot more practice doing the fake orgasms.
Oh, okay. I get it.
Hey, Shanae.
Dude, she has. Oh man, you would have loved this conversation. She's. I'm gonna say it. She's been giving out medical advice.
Oh, she's a doctor. We can sue
And
her.
medication and don't do this. And if I were you, I would do this. If I were you, I would do that.
Oh, we could sue her
Oh, this is
because she is not a nurse practitioner. Only a nurse practitioner or a doctor can give out medical advice and medicine.
a physician.
Same
And
thing.
she's on that. And she'll say, well, I'm not giving advice. Like, oh, the hell you weren't. And some of your idiots following your page are going to start to listen to what she says, and somebody's going to get in trouble.
Hey, Sammy. Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So you made it for the final 20 minutes or so. How was your night?
Well, okay, so.
And by the way, I've got our little friend on call whenever we need him.
A bullshit? A bullshit? A bullshit.
All I got to do is a little click, and it's there.
Yeah, I was going to try to figure out how to do that with him and a couple other ones. Like the, no, oh, no, oh, no, 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 no.
Oh, no, no, no. Yeah.
I'm in pretty good spirits for the situation I'm in. I tested positive for COVID.
Oh, crap.
Oh, yeah. But my symptoms are extremely mild, although the doctor did order Paxlovid or COVID Paxton or whatever the fuck it's
Paxlovid.
Yeah, that shit. So I got to go pick that up tomorrow and hope my insurance pays for it because, well, my fucking bank is hanging on to my paycheck until Tuesday, motherfuckers.
Insurance will pay for it.
So I'm like, as soon as you give me my fucking money, I'm closing my fucking account and say, fuck you.
So you're in a quarantine for what, 5 days?
No, we don't do that anymore up here.
What?
Yeah, my work doesn't do that.
Even if you test positive?
Yeah, they don't pay you for it anymore or nothing.
Well, I didn't say they're going to pay you for it. I'm just saying, did the doctor recommend that you do 5 days of quarantine?
No.
Really?
He said take your Paxlovid, 3 pills 3 times a day. And I can't take some of my other medicine with it. Oh, yeah.
We can work. So they're like, oh, you have to quarantine.
So my symptoms are a headache, stuffy runny nose, sore throat, hard to breathe. I've been hitting the inhaler a little bit more than I should. He told me to do my inhaler no more than 4 times a day, and he said get on your what the fuck's that nebulizer. He said suck on that thing, and yeah, so there you'll have that. That's me in a nutshell tonight, ladies and gents.
Do you gotta work tomorrow?
No, I'm off.
But just stay in bed. Don't do shit. Take your medicine.
I don't have a bed.
Don't do shit. Or whatever. Lay on your recliner. Stay in your recliner and don't do anything.
Well, but the Dish Network people are coming tomorrow to install my Dish Network.
So they're gonna install it, not you, right? So
right, yeah. So I called. So I called them today, and I talked to a guy. He's like, "Well, how you doing today, sir?" I said, "Well, actually, it's ma'am." I said, "I've been a little sick, so I got a raspy throat." And he's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry to hear." Motherfucker was hitting on me. He was calling me babe and darling, and
oh, well.
Yeah. So
did you ask him what state he lives in?
No. He's the right color anyway.
Oh.
Yeah, he's a chocolate gentleman.
See, no wonder Bam feels better.
Yeah.
All right, so this woman Anyway, there's 20 minutes left, and I know when we're in the middle of listening to her
Rant and
stick her
rave.
foot in her mouth. Yeah,
I see she's back to the whore red lipstick, so she must have been watching last night.
she was. I bet she was watching you. She said, "Well, if Bam did it, damn it, now I got to do it." Oh my God! So she was saying that she wore the red lipstick and the red the cheeks
Oh, I seen the cheeks.
because she's going somewhere with a lot of old people, and the old people can watch her lips move better with the red lipstick. And she said she compared herself to a Renoir painting.
A Renoir. Well, aren't we just fucking uppity? I mean, with all her red, I mean, she looks like a fucking baboon's ass.
A bullshit.
So I heard she went to court today.
A bullshit. A bullshit.
She had some kind of court, and she has not referred to it at all whatsoever.
No, so it must not have been good.
Yeah. So let's finish.
Because if it
watching
was
this,
good, she'd be said, "Oh, they did exactly what I told them they were gonna do."
Yes, you're right. You're absolutely right.
So it must not have went in her favor, because otherwise she'd be like,
didn't go in her favor. You're right, because she'd be all over that, like white on rice.
she'd be like, "See, I told you what when I walked into court, I told that judge what he was going to do, and by God, he did it. He listened to me." You know, that's how she'd spin that shit.
So listen, it's already 11:30. We got 20 minutes left of this video, and I was gonna speed through it. That's what I was gonna do at the beginning.
Uh-huh.
But when she started talking about diabetes and then about medication, and then she's saying, "I wouldn't do that," or "You know what I would do," and "You know what I would do," it's like, So let's listen to the physician speak.
Dr. Tits, calling Dr. Tits.
Had there not been any, intervening in his facial features, he would have looked very different at the end of his life and throughout his life. So Michael Jackson was born in 1959,
Well, happy birthday, Notre Dame.
And so that means he was born 17 years before me. So if I look anything like him, it's because he altered his face, because I was born 17 years after him. I was just a kid when he started looking that way. But I get it.
Bitch,
Because
you don't
if
get
you see
anything.
what your face looks like, right?
Have you seen what your face looked like? You look like a goddamn clown.
Yeah, she did. She does. You should have seen her down this sandwich, bro. She ate a Mexicali in like record time. She was talking to it.
I've told this to y'all before.
Dude, she was talking to her sandwich. She said, "I miss you. I missed you." And I'm not lying. She told the sandwich that she missed it.
Did she deep throat that motherfucker?
Yes.
Damn,
It was
I'm
over
sorry I
quickly.
missed it. I'm sorry I missed it.
It was over before you knew it.
So they don't know how else to put me down, so they'll do the whole Michael Jackson thing, and it's like, he paid for those. He paid for that. Like I don't think these haters realize that there's a human on the planet that actually paid to have a face be certain proportions, their eyes be a certain width, their nose and their mouth be a certain, ratio.
Yeah, because you can surgically move your eye sockets to be closer or further apart.
I was just thinking the same thing.
How the fuck do you move your eye sockets? How do you make your eyes closer or further apart? Explain that to me.
So one of the sides of the lid's closed? I don't know.
You can't. The only way to do that would be, I imagine, to crack your skull, cut it, take a strip out, and then move your skull more to get. This is stupid.
Hey, Paige, that's not a bad look for her. All she's got to do is stick her tongue out and kind of like lip the lick the upper lip, like she was probably doing that sandwich wrap earlier today.
Oh yeah, she sexually assaulted that sandwich. She did.
Well, when you're horny for food,
Oh, she was moaning. She sounded like Mr. T. For real.
And I don't think these haters realize that's a man that paid for a certain beauty standard. Ain't nobody on the planet paying to have y'all's faces.
nobody wants your fucking face.
Ain't
Well, I do
nobody
on my
the
ass.
planet paying to have the proportions of the haters' faces.
Oh, that's right. Bam, and then she was drinking her coffee. She popped a couple of pills, drank the coffee. Mm-hmm. She did something.
What kind of pills did we pop?
Don't know. Couldn't even see them. But it was 2 or 3. She did it twice. Somebody thinks they saw 2 in one shot and only 1 on the other, but I didn't see any of them. But she
Probably
did
fen.
take the pills and then take the sip of her drink. Which she had with 10 creams and 3 Splendas.
Wow.
So basically she had coffee with her cream, pretty much.
Or she had cream with her coffee.
Yeah. She said her sugar was dropping, that she couldn't see. She was seeing blurry. So she better eat. She was looking for a Chick-fil-A. And all of a sudden, magically, ended up at Subway. Can you imagine that?
Well, the car knows the way by itself as often as she goes there.
She said she
hits
hadn't
a button on the dashboard and it goes.
She hadn't had a sandwich, Subway, or anything to eat in 2 weeks. No. She said she hadn't had a Subway sandwich.
That bullshit button.
She said she hadn't had a Subway Mexicali in over. Was it over 3 weeks or 3 months? I think she said over 3 weeks. And then she said she hasn't eaten in a week. It's the first thing she's eaten.
I find that really hard to believe.
And and so do I. But she was making love to this wrap, like it made you wonder.
Making love to it, or was she fucking the hell out of it? She was fucking the hell out of it.
Oh man, yes. It
wouldn't Spank that sandwich, bitch. Just slap that ass.
Wouldn't surprise me if there was cream in other places. Okay, never mind. Let's not discuss that right now.
Well, that's why we have that car seat situation that she has.
Oh, I can't believe I said that. Going straight to hell. Man.
Bad Manny.
I'm not worried about the new COVID strain, because you know what? There's going to be another COVID strain and another COVID strain and another COVID strain and another COVID strain.
You're not wrong. And the Democrats are going to try to lock down the world again.
Emphasizing the different strains to perhaps create a certain urgency in certain people in the population that would be inclined to go get a vaccine if they hadn't otherwise heard of a new variant.
I'm taking the Hell Express. I am.
The Hell Express.
I love you, Margarita. I love you. She was like, Michael Jackson was gorgeous, so he was cute. Michael Jackson was.
Well, not all the time.
Was good looking.
Not all the time? What do you mean?
He wasn't cute all the time.
He was. Even when he was altering his face, he was still good looking.
Well, bullshit.
When did you not like Michael Jackson? When do you not think he didn't look good? When his nose went up and then it disappeared a little bit, and it was just a tiny.
And he was extremely white. Yes. When he was black and looked normal, then yeah, he was good looking. Like when his hair caught on fire during the Pepsi commercial, motherfucker was hot. When he did Thriller, motherfucker was hot. Billie Jean, motherfucker was hot. When we got all white and the nose just like, ooh, I mean, looked like fucking Wicked Witch of something.
Was it Remember the Time? What was the video in the subway? The gangs are fighting in the subway. What song was that?
Oh.
Bad, I think.
Bad, yeah.
I think he was starting to already lighten up. Now, do you believe when they say he had a medical condition that was causing that? I know he said it before. Or was he like bleaching himself?
Do I believe he had a skin pigment
Yeah.
situation? To an extent, yes. To the extent that he turned extremely white, ghost fucking white, no. I think he was bleaching himself so people would not see the white splotches on his skin.
Okay.
Because if he has the skin pigmentation situation, his brothers and sisters should have it too.
You think so?
Yeah, I'm sure it's hereditary.
Do you know what the vagus nerve is?
The vagus nerve.
VAGUS in the body.
I'm gonna go with the anus because somebody over here to the right in the chat says I should be asking about the anus finger or something.
She was saying something like the only way you can check the vagus nerve is by rectally. So, and everybody else, there's a lot of medical people in here, RNs. A lot of people would work with physicians, and they're like, that's not the only way to check the vagus nerve. Maybe that's how she likes it checked, but that's not the only way to check the vagus nerve. And apparently, the vagus nerve starts up here in the back of your neck. It goes all the way down through to your lower intestine.
Well, you know, your body is like a highway of nerves, and if you've ever seen the body exhibit, they actually
it's creepy, man. It's creepy.
It is, but they actually took every nerve in the entire body and laid it out on this table, and it's like miles of fucking nerves.
Yes, I've seen it, and it's quite creepy.
It's extremely creepy.
In fact, have you guys seen this?
Oh, are you pulling up some pictures of it?
Yeah. Okay, watch this. Ready?
That's the nerves with the spinal cord, it looks like.
Yeah, the spinal cord, and those are all the nerves in the human body, believe it or not. It's freaking creepy looking. And there's another one. It's laid out on a table, and some museums got it.
It kind of looked like the one on the table kind of looked like a jellyfish.
Yes. That's so creepy, man. But I mean, it's, it is what it is, right? And the brain itself has no nerves at all, which is why
they can do brain surgery while you are wide awake.
While you're awake, and you won't feel a friggin' thing at all, believe it or not. That's weird too.
The brain is the fucking organ that tells you you're feeling pain, but the brain doesn't feel pain, but it tells you you're feeling pain. Figure that one out.
Right? Oh, it looks like a fish. It is. It's pretty neat. I mean, it's pretty amazing when you think about it. Okay, let's go back to
the slide.
Wannabe doctor.
Shit.
Dr.
Don't get mad at me,
Dr.
haters. Nobody's paying to have your hater nose ratio from your eyes to your mouth to your lips to your chin. I know there's no celebrities trying to pay for those ratios. It's not my fault that.
No, it is.
I have never altered my face, and I just wind up.
No, you have.
It's not my fault that I was born like this. She said that before.
Portions of the face.
It's not my fault that I was born like this.
That's not my fault. But I mean, if you were the fact that they cannot understand, like, does this mean that she's pretty? Does this mean that she's beautiful?
Well, Vanessa, I've said you're not bad looking a couple of 100,000 times. I mean, but are you pretty? Maybe in somebody's eye. My eye, you're just average. You're okay. I mean, would I fuck you? No.
And I said this to somebody sometime in the last month. I'm like, because they were like, "Come on, she's attractive." I'm like, "Look,
Well, it depends how much have you
maybe
had to
she,
drink
maybe she was
at one point
not
in
a
your life.
bad looking, but the fact that we watch her day in and day out and see all that ugliness and the way she is,
And there's a lot of ugly there.
yeah, there's a lot of ugly there,
A lot of
and the
ugly.
way that mental ugliness comes out and all that stuff just destroys. It makes me not even think of her that way. It's just no, stop, just stop. So that's what I say.
They wanted these certain proportions.
What about your portions?
And then somebody that I hate winds up looking like that celebrity. Let's just turn that social algebra around. But it would
Social
require a high
algebra.
level of critical thinking, which these haters obviously don't have. So if you were to have that critical thinking and turn it around, then that would say what?
You still a hoe
What would that mean?
that can deep throat a sandwich?
What would it mean?
Oh, you
What
fucking
would it
lot
mean?
lizard. That's what it means. You a lot lizard.
Mean if we really thought about it and we're like, a celebrity had so much money that he altered his face, he reconstructed his face to have a certain proportion of eye width, a certain proportion of the chin to the bottom lip, a certain proportion of the nose from the top of the lip, just certain proportions, right?
Vanessa, you can't change your eyes.
If she's supposed to be such a brilliant medical professional to know it all and everything, okay, fine. This you can shift this size or whatever and do shit or whatever.
I mean, you can change a lot of
But
shit on your body. Yes. Your nose, you can make it look bigger, smaller. Lips, I mean, whatever. You can get a chin implant to get a more defined chin. Cheekbones to get, more of a chipmunk look. I mean, there's a lot of things you can do to alter your appearance. I have yet to see anybody that has eye surgery to, move your eye one place to another place, move them closer, further. I don't think it can fucking happen.
I wonder if it's possible. Like if they're too far apart, can they scrape all this out and then fill in on this side to move, like make an eye socket in a different location?
I am sure there is some doctor out there that has tried it because, I mean,
Anybody
anything is
who
feasible.
anybody who wants to do that or wants to try to do that
I mean, it sounds like an
is
extremely
mental.
painful fucking situation that I would not want to be in.
I mean,
I
And
mean,
it is
we've had
proportions.
doctors that do stem cell research and cloning and shit. Nobody thought that was fucking possible. Now all of a sudden we got like goats that are like twins and daddy goats. Okay, that's the whole situation you don't want to get into. But is it possible to change your eyes? Maybe. I've never heard anybody talk
it's,
about it.
that's scary too, to clone and all that crap.
Yeah, it is.
That make you look like whatever, right? So if we know that somebody paid probably a shit ton of money for that, right? And then there was a human being that wound up just growing up by nature, having the
Hello,
very
Anna.
proportions on the face that celebrity paid for. What does that mean?
I don't know. What does it mean, Miss Tits?
What does that mean?
What does it mean?
What does it mean?
Don't know.
What does it mean? They don't want to say, what does it mean, haters? Like, what does it mean? You know what it means. You know what it means. It means that you would have to accept the fact that man likely paid for
Hello, Alma.
a certain ratio for all the features on his face to be a certain ratio apart, because because those ratios.
Because these people got so much money, they don't know what else the frick to do with it. That's why.
Boy, I could help him spend some of that money.
Here, Bam. You ready for this?
Lay it on me. Oh, yep, we took a pill.
Yeah, so that's what she did. You can move your eyes closer together, but only bad specific cases because they have to separate your skull. See, I knew it. And reposition your whole face. Not something someone's going to do unless medically necessary. I would agree.
So they take your face and your muscles off of the skull to reposition it? Is that what you're trying to say, Tracy? Because that's how I understand it.
Separate your skull. I bet you that's right. They have to. I'm telling you, the only way to do that would be to separate your skull, or at least cut it right here down the middle. Trim off some ends to it equally on each side, and then put it back together. And that's, you know what the.
Yeah, and that's something I want to. And that's something I want to do.
Yikes. Is there a name for that surgery? Because I want to look it up.
Face off. No more cheesecakes and face off.
I wonder if that's possible.
Those equated to a certain beauty. Mathematically.
Let's see.
That's what it means. And you don't want to admit that, because admitting that would be admitting that. So it's much easier to just say, she looks like Michael Jackson. That's why y'all sound that way to me. That's why y'all, because of stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like fools, like stupid fools, like so foolish.
No,
Like, I'm being
not
serious.
either. Damn it.
Oprah did it.
I don't know. I think Michael Jackson wanted us to believe that he had a skin condition. I think if I were to make the, if I were to really, really guess, I would guess that he did not have vitiligo. But that's what I would guess. Because even using
everything I look up talks about face drawing of face.
Hydroquinoline, I believe. Hydroquinoline. If you use hydroquinoline in large doses on your skin, it'll still cause all of those. It'll make you look like you have vitiligo, because some parts of your body will be without melanin. Yeah, I think he was bleaching his skin.
There's another kind of surgery called canthoplasty.
He was trying to achieve a certain standard of beauty. So imagine that. Imagine if the haters really thought about it critically instead of on the surface, right? Instead of like, oh, this girl that I hate, she looks like Michael Jackson. Because that's what they sound like, right? And instead of that, they were like, damn. Well, if you really think about it, why did Michael Jackson want Vanessa's color of skin?
Oh yeah, Michael Jackson wanted to look like you.
Proportions on Vanessa's face.
Vanessa.
Not that he wanted Vanessa's face, but Vanessa
Michael Jackson did facial reconstruction surgery to look like Diana Ross. That was his idol. He wanted to look and be Diana Ross.
Correct. Now I remember that. Yes.
He does not want to look like you. He does not want the color of your skin. He doesn't want
to know you.
Yeah, he doesn't. Nothing to do with you. Crack hog.
Michael, why do you want to look like Vanessa? What are you talking about? Who's Vanessa? I don't want to know what's talking about Vanessa. Who's Vanessa? That's what he would have said.
You a cracko, Vanessa.
God.
Why? What would that mean? What does all that mean?
Next, you're going to tell us that he contacted you to
That
carry his
means that
child.
this is a beauty standard that you don't want to accept as beauty. That's what that means.
Oh my
So
goodness.
it's easier for you to say she looks like Michael Jackson. I get it. I mean, and y'all look like that. So I
Do you know what they mean when they say she looks like Michael Jackson? The white pale face. That's what they mean. That's
Probably.
what they mean.
And that
That's
red
it.
lipstick.
That's all they mean.
You cannot pull it off in us. It's not your color. I mean, how many times I got to fucking tell you? I mean,
get it.
I can pull off the red fucking lipstick better than you. And I'm
And you
whiter
can.
than you are.
No. Amy Hooper's so funny. Come like, look at you. And that's a hateful white lady. Ma'am? I know you didn't come over here looking at me. You did not come to my
Anna,
page
you're
yet
right. It
for
does kind of look like
looking
the
like that.
Scream mask.
No.
Yep.
No. We all know what you look like if you didn't have that little bit of makeup on that you have in that picture. Because I know what I look like with no makeup on. Everybody knows what I look like with no makeup on. But I bet you don't have
Yeah,
any
we know
pictures
what
of
you
your
look like
profile
with that
no
big old
makeup
fat
on,
ass, too.
Nah. Mm-mm. But you're sure enough going to bring your white hateful ass over here, right? Right? Because here you are with your white hateful ass. So yeah, the answer is yes. Right? Right? Is this
Right?
his daughter? Well, I don't know. I don't know who's your father and who's your mother, but that's what they created.
I don't think she knows either.
Vanessa
And
doesn't
if
even
I
know
was
who her
walking
mother
away,
is.
if I were you, I would get my thyroid checked. By the way,
My thyroid works just fine, bitch. It does.
If I were you, I'd get my
Dr.
thyroid checked.
Tits.
And Spencer Hughes is just blocked. But did you hear me? So instead of asking whose daughter I am, right? You should probably, if I were you, I'd get my thyroid checked. Because your eyeballs look like they're protruding a little bit too much.
No more cheat skis. If I had to choose
Like
the Jeff Dunham
exophthalmos?
puppet that she
Do
looks
y'all know
like,
what
I'd
that
have to go with Bubba.
Just look it up. Don't come over here like that. Do not come over here and try to throw shade at me when you're there looking like a Bart Simpson character with your eyeballs like that. Don't be doing that.
Like a
What
Bart
you need to be
Simpson
doing is
character.
going to make sure that is not a manifestation of something that's going on with your thyroid. That's probably why you're over here hating too. It makes you a little bitter.
I know, poor Bubba.
Anxious.
He's not very bright. Kind of like Vanessa.
Yeah, don't be coming over here looking like a Bart Simpson character, trying to tell me something with your eyeballs like that. You need to be going to get your thyroid checked, ma'am. Do you have any other questions for me, Miss
Only
Bart
one.
Simpson character? Looking.
When are you going to grace us and leave our presence?
Is that the lady that she posted a photo of online?
If I had eyeballs like
I
that,
think
I'd
so.
be jealous too.
You saw that, right, Pam?
Well, if it's the forehead lady.
No, this is today.
It's true.
Oh, I haven't seen it.
Why did y'all haven't seen it? You didn't see her profile? You didn't see it?
I don't know if I want to. Do I have it?
I'm being serious. I feel like pulling over and saying, "Girl, get your thyroid checked. Quit hating on me. Go get your thyroid checked. What you doing here?"
I have it, and it's like I want to show it, but I don't want to make fun of the lady. Or I'm not. That's not why I'm showing it. I don't know what she's getting. What this lady needs thyroid to check her thyroid or whatever.
Is her eyes kind of like popping out of her eye socket a little bit?
I don't think so, but
because there is actually a condition for that, and it's called TED. And I can't remember what TED stands for, but there's a pill for it, and evidently TED is a very common thing.
Amy Hooper. We're not making fun of you. I just want to show that we don't know what Vanessa's talking about. What looks
I mean,
wrong with her?
I see nothing wrong with her. I mean, nose is cute, very nice lips. I mean, beautiful eyes. I see absolutely nothing wrong with that picture.
I see jealousy from Vanessa. That's what I see.
Oh, thank you, Kay. Thyroid eye disease. Ted.
Yeah, but I don't even think that's that. I don't even think that's that.
No,
She
I
don't
did not.
look sick or doesn't look.
It does not
I've
look like her
seen.
eyes are like bulging out.
No, yeah, no. 5 more minutes, Pam. 5 or 6 more minutes.
What is you doing here?
What is you doing here?
Did she remove her comment? No, ain't nobody told you come over here with your eyes bugging out like that. Look at that Steve Buscemi. Don't come over here looking with Steve Buscemi eyes. Do not come at me with Steve Buscemi eyes. Trying to hit on me.
Steve
Don't be
Buscemi
doing that.
eyes.
Where can I get some steeplechase eyes
I'm
so
gonna
I can
tell
come
you,
over
you
there
should probably go
and
get
look
your
at her
thyroid checked.
and freak her out?
Coming over here looking like some Steve Buscemi eyes. Mm-hmm. Colby Cohn has been here for a little bit. Does he really think that by putting the throwing up emoji that's going to do something? You don't have that energy, Colby.
How do you
That's
know what
why
energy
nobody
he
pays attention
has?
to you. What else? It's on to work. In fact, you're trying so hard that I'm not even going to block your stupid ass. I want to see how you're feeling.
Yeah, I gotta go pick
I
up the
want you to see how
Paxlovid
you're
tomorrow,
feeling.
so hopefully
For real, I can't believe
I'll
she came
start
over
feeling
here
better.
looking like a female Steve Buscemi with a little bit extra pounds on, like an overweight female Steve Buscemi.
Female
Oh,
Steve.
are you talking about
Come over here
yourself?
with them peepers, bugging out your head like that. Are you serious?
Where did she get this stupid
No,
crap
ma'am.
from?
Go get your thyroid checked, ma'am.
I thought Wendy Williams had
And you know what? Because that
chronic fatigue
self-illness is
syndrome.
not. You cannot undo that. You can't. Once that
Don't even
happens, you
know.
can't undo it. You can't reverse that. So, you can't put your finger on something.
I think Wendy Williams got a lot of problems, but I don't know what.
I
I
know
know that
she's
her
got-
legs look real
She got
thick.
something with her
She
feet, and
probably
she
feels
constantly
so
has to wear
foolish 'cause
tennis
she probably
shoes.
is.
Her feet, right.
She
Her feet or
probably-
ankles or
she
whatever.
probably
Something like
does
that,
have
yeah.
that condition.
But
Watch
besides that,
hater
I don't know
actually
if
have
some of her
that
problem
condition.
is
Watch that hater
mental.
actually have that condition, and I'm
Well,
on
a
point.
lot of her problem was
I'll
that
bet you
stupid
feel like
husband
stupid
she
ass not
had.
coming over here, right?
Oh,
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I don't know
think that
anything about
people that have Steve Buscemi eyes should not be. I don't think anybody should be throwing anybody any hate. But if you have
yeah, she's throwing hate at Steve Buscemi.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Steve Buscemi. Don't be coming at me with Steve Buscemi eyes.
Steve Buscemi eyes, and you are not Steve Buscemi, and you are not a Bart Simpson character, then you should not be trying to tell anybody anything about their facial features. Because, ma'am,
Then why the fuck are you telling them about their facial features? The lady with the forehead all night last night. What about that?
What's Steve Buscemi eyes? I'm looking at him right now.
I have no fucking idea.
who is this white man, Colby Cohn? Sir, look at your shirt. Does it really look like a person who wears a shirt like that's going to affect me? There's no sophistication there.
Boardwalk Empire.
None. Mm-mm. I know less sophisticated people, right? That would never wear a shirt like that. Mm-mm.
Okay.
I know lots of people that never wear a shirt like that, but that's all you fucking wear. And you don't even work.
What's wrong with his eyes there?
Is that Steve Buscemi?
Yep, Steve Buscemi.
Well, I mean, it looks like he's got a little luggage going on underneath.
Yeah, but his actual eyes. Why is she insulting Steve Buscemi in his eyes?
It looks like the left one's a little off-centered over the right one. Like we're
Yeah, but they're not bulging or anything like she says.
no. I mean, it's not like crazy eyes like that one guy from Con Air.
Crazy eyes from Con Air. He was in Con Air, in case you didn't know that.
Steve Buscemi?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he was. Okay, so remember the kid or the crazy eye guy that was playing Barbies with the little girl in the
That's
swimming
him.
pool?
That was him.
No, bring him back up
He-
here.
Okay, watch this. Watch this. Steve Buscemi, Con Air. Yeah. That's him in Con Air right there.
Okay,
The
yeah,
top
it
three.
is. Okay, so his eyes
I still don't see nothing wrong with his eyes.
are like weird. They're cross-eyed. One looks up, one looks left, one looks right. He's got some
What?
cross. Oh yeah,
No.
his eyes are his pupils. He can fixate them straight, but he can't hold it long.
Now I don't know how this happened. This was a different. What movie was this? Caddyshack? No. What movie was this?
Armageddon. Oh,
And that's not his eyes. That's a thing they put in there, the contact lens.
not Brewster's Millions. That Adam Sandler.
Yeah, one of the Adam Sandler movies.
His uncle, Blake Media. I can't think of the name of the movie. He bought them all red Corvettes to deliver pizza.
Oh, it doesn't even list that movie as one of his best. Reservoir Dogs. Yep, he was in. Fargo, he was in.
Oh yes,
Con
he was
Air?
in Fargo.
Con Air, The Big Lebowski. Yeah, I remember that. Desperado, he was in. But it doesn't say what
Mr.
that
Deeds,
movie.
thank you.
All right, I need to wrap this up because I'm getting
Tired?
yes, that prosthetic little thing they put in there. It's like a contact lens. All right, how many minutes we got left? About 3
The
minutes.
granddad shirt.
It's a little more of a nonsense because I gotta take my allergy medicine.
I already blocked him. For real, y'all should have seen it. I looked in there and she's like this. She has like a little like a picture with like she's against the wall and she has like her like kind of like her hand like this or something. I don't know, but all I saw was the eyeballs, and I'm like, I know you did not come over here with them eyeballs popping out your cranium like that. No, you did not.
He's freaking
No, ma'am.
crazy. There's nothing wrong
No,
with that
ma'am.
lady's
And you know
eyes
what?
or whatever.
I'm glad she came over here like this because I can handle something like that. The thing is, you're not going to tell me that this is the first time that you decide to be an asshole human. No. It's not. No, and the thing is that you probably never ever came at somebody that told you about your bug eyes. I'm going to tell you.
Nobody cares what you got to say. I'm going to skip through this and we're
like a
done.
Bart Simpson character. Don't put out on a platter for you. Hair up to here. That's you, girl.
All right, this is the end.
Ain't nobody told you come over here with your nonsense. Go get your thyroid checked out.
Why don't you go get your ass checked, Vanessa?
Homer Simpson, Bart Simpson character.
He's an idiot.
You
I'll
know,
let y'all go.
next time you go to the gynecologist, be careful when you stick your legs in the stirrups. You might have some geckos set free.
Oh, she's got the. You should go to sleep, brother.
Oh, I will.
Are you getting your medicine tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yeah, start taking that shit. Paxlovid did some nasty things to my mouth. far as taste
I
wise.
remember you telling me that.
Ugh. But as soon as you start, the quicker you start, man, the quicker you'll feel better. You'll feel better pretty quick. So,
A 2-week old tampon.
what?
That's what Norma Cheesky said.
That's gross, man.
Oh, tampons are not, that.
Pauline, I have the entire video. I downloaded it. So I do have the entire thing raw without,
I hope I will feel better.
Or it's on the show on Facebook and YouTube. All right. That is all for tonight. A little longer than I wanted to be, but that's all right.
3 hours, my friend.
Yeah, 3 hours. And, it was an interesting one. Brought a lot of things forward that made a lot of people wonder, should she be talking about this kind of stuff? So
She shouldn't be. She's not a doctor. She's not a nurse practitioner. Christ, she's barely a fucking nurse.
yeah, you got that right. So with that note, Bam, thanks for coming by. I know you were just done with work after a long day, but you wanted some action for a few minutes, and you got it.
I did. I got a little action.
Any words before we say goodnight, Bam?
Oh, thanks for the prayers. I hope I'll be my old self by Tuesday when I got to go back to work.
Yeah, hope so. Hope it gets out of your system pretty quick. Everyone, if you would please, you haven't followed my page yet at Manny Behind the Mic, please do so. Give the show a like and all that good stuff. Appreciate you, and we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens tomorrow, Saturday.
Hey, both. I know when there's two, and if it's the one I think you're thinking of, I don't want that heifer anywhere near me.
Oh boy. All right. On that note.
Oh fuck.
All right. Let's let Bam go.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna finish my lemonade. Pink lemonade. See, it's pink lemonade.
Pink lemonade.
Yeah, I just felt soda would be a little too much acidity in the back of the throat, so I decided to go with a little lemonade as a situation.
Actually, you should do it limes and hot like a tea.
You gross, yeah, no.
No, a cup of tea, warm water.
No,
yes, you do. Squeeze a
no,
little lime into it. Yes, and then honey.
No.
Put honey in it.
No, you don't do that shit.
Come on, don't be a wuss.
You don't do that shit.
All right, say goodnight, everybody.
Good night, everybody. Hasta luego.
Hasta luego.
Look at my family.
Hasta luego.
Look at my family.
Oh, no. Wait, he wants to show his family off. Yeah, there you go.
There's my family. This guy right here, this is Cousin Ted. This one right here, that's Cousin It right there in the back.
Cousin It?
Yep, this is Morticia. Here's Lurch over here. This guy right here is Lurch.
Great family you got there, buddy.
I know. I like him. Oh, look at that guy. Oh, I didn't know I had a purple one. Where'd you come from, you little
Oh,
fucking,
yeah, he's in there somewhere. I see him. Yeah.
little purple fucking one? Where'd you come from, you little bitch?
He's the illegitimate relative.
Must be my brother.
Good night, everybody.